So with us where viral king Foota hype would have put forward a post that we could say is applicable to the likes of Vybz Kartel, or could be said that it is posted because of Vybz Kartel. And we are going to take a look on what is being said, and we can decide if that is the case, yes or no. So with us see Foota hype reposted a lady, a burnout men that are wearing bonnet. And when we check back, there was a discussion on the internet because Vybz Kartel are roll out in a bonnet several times, and a lot of people did that debate whether the real boss should have wear a bonnet, yes or no. There are door rugs and kerchief and a bag of different things. So once you wonder how bonnet drop in at the thing, including myself. I get to me and say, no, with us see where Foota hype made a post, and he's stating that him glad it is a woman has said, and this woman would have raised down and drop down a hellfire. Pan the man them we are wear bonnet. So we are take a listen at what she's saying and you can't tell me anything. Check it out.
No grown ass man wear no bonnets. I repeat, don't no grown ass man wear no fucking bonnets. Don't no man wear no motherfucking bonnet. You mean to tell me you went to the fucking beauty supply and you passed all the nigga shit? All the nigga hair products. And went to the bitch shit and said, let me get this bonnet. Cause you got dreads, motherfucker. They got shit for niggas to put on their dreads. You ain't have to get that bonnet, bitch. You didn't have to get no bonnet, bitch. I wish I would roll up next to a nigga ain't got a fucking bonnet on. I wish I would. Only nigga supposed to be wearing a motherfucking bonnet is a goddamn chef. The fuck, nigga, don't look like you cooking a bitch ass thing. You sitting up here laying next to me with your fucking nails done and your eyebrows tweezed and plucked with a bonnet on.
So yeah, my people, that is what the lady is saying, Not sure what are your thoughts and your views on what she's saying, if you don't agree with it, yes or no. But Foota hype is stating that him glad him alone of that view. It's actually a lady who find the practice distasteful. So tell me what you think if you don't feel like men should wear bonnet or don't feel like it's a no-no. Durag and kerchief is enough. Let me know what you think about the comment section, with the exception of chefs of course, you see it, and chef bonnet to that kind of different from whatever the ones them have on. But outside of that, we also see where the likes of Kiprich is being freed of the one order endorsement case, my people. We understand that, the dancehall artist is now a free man after the prosecution withdrew the criminal case against the DJ in the St. Catherine Parish Court on Tuesday. And, the defense attorney Patrick Peter King was pleased with the outcome of the case, and the prosecution withdrew the case against the client. So he is pleased. That is what he is saying, my people. So that I go on for what I go on as it relates to Kiprich. Kiprich is catching us some trouble when the Dan Tickman they dead, and him basically they do a dub plate a thing surrounding the whole thing. Then we take him into custody. Say him Then we take him into custody, say him incite violence against the security forces and so forth, my people. So, that kind of out the window. So, Kiprich don't really have that fair deal with our worry about. And also, that's where dancehall superstar Shenseea would state that our run where she make in Dubai in terms of shows and so forth, which she would have said is the reason why she not touched down in Jamaica as yet. She is stating that whatever she make from that show, she is, donating every cent to the beautiful island of Jamaica, for help out with the hurricane relief. So, of course, we have to big up the beautiful Shenseea for that. And Shenseea is no stranger in giving back. When Hurricane Beryl did go on, she did, go hard for St. Elizabeth in partnership with Romish Entertainment. So, more than likely we know say Shenseea are going to touch down and do the right thing, just like the long list of artists where do so. And also with us where Rasta artist D-Meds is basically calling up on the Rasta community for basically help out with the organization, the Rastafarian organizations them where got destroyed or affected severely during the storm, people. He's stating that, you have the church come together and fix up the churches and so forth. So they want Rastafari, especially the Rasta artists, them to give help in and as it relates to that cause. Take a listen at what the image did say.
Rastafari. You know, this is the image Adam represent, you know. So you don't know, say, for the hurricane season, and right now we are going back to Christmas. Saying, and right now, me I say, we're going to need certain things to fix back for the Christmas, you know. For instance, the people don't get back some light, be restored, some people get back them youth. So one call upon you like Chronics and them youth there. Saying Jesse Royal and all them youth there, they get a lot of tour, the Kabaka period, you see them have some foundation, the Iba Marden, the Taurus, Riley, them. It's me I say, all the Rasta youth them, we make money out of this music this year, you know. You know, the Sizzle and them man that did over the years. Me I say, and what we are calling up on now is the dingy house them. It's me I say, yeah man, the one, the dingy mobile here, so the rooftop lift off. And the one about Malvern here, so that some damage upon the man quarters and the woman quarters. Then it's me I say, just like all the church people that fix up at them church, we are call upon Rastafari, we need to fix back our tabernacle where we go give praises and the place where we are honest energy for us. Me I say, yeah man, from my chat that dingy, not to see enough of one dingy. Me I say, so big up all of the youth, don't say a dingy, you know, like I am a rule, we see Drew playing and the dingy, we see Unga playing, saying, young artists, you know, the sister them a regular man in our Bobo Shanty and dingy, you know, so we don't know, we don't hear we're going up a Bobo Shanty, we don't hear we're going up a school of vision yet. But any local Rastafari, big Rastafari house, when you see, tabernacle want help and the housing place, you know. We have to also attend to the Rastafari community too, you know what I mean? So not about even the Rasta artists, then it's me I say, to have the wealth, then I think. I remember some minister tour it, and it's me I say, we don't know, we get some information, say. And down for the south coast too, Portland Cottage, they might try to raise the funds from all long to build one tabernacle on the south side. And so if you have tabernacle everywhere, you know, is in every side of the Jamaica, so the people can get to the place to the most high Emperor Selassie. Saying, so remember, for the Emperor Selassie and I pray the Empress Men and I in our balance with Zane as a mother, father, iration. You know, if you give back something to the houses, then if I call upon Empress Selassie, the Bingy house, then the Third Child house, the Bobo Shanty house, seeing kind of, don't know, and build up these temples, alright? Because we can pull our well together and unite as one. Remember, one perfect love. Who know forgive?
So yeah, my people, that is the view of D-Meds, you know. Not sure what are your thoughts and your views on what he's saying and how much I, you know, agree with you. See it, but you can leave in the comment section. And also, with us where as it relates to the care packages that are being handed out and so forth. You know, with us where a woman is basically stating that she thinks that, you know, one should have some form of identification for, you know, kind of level down the fact that a lot of people basically get more than the amount where them forget, and some people is not getting any at all. So she think, you know, that could have basically bring some form of balance and so forth. You see it, and she's stating that, you know, the argument, she's making it clear that she's talking separate from the argument of, you know, people have to show ID for the government. She's stating that she's not agreeing with that, but she feel like, you know, some form of thing would have basically is something is basically needed for, you know, can confirm that this person get already or that person get already. I want you to take a listen to what she's saying and tell me anything. Check it out.
Ink them, just like when you go vote, I have put your finger in the ink. Because a lot of persons have been getting relief packages from here, there, and everywhere. And mind you, I do not care which entity gave out those said packages. Whether it be Ramesh, whether it be Spice, whether it be Massacre, whether it be Buju, whether it be Food for the Poor, whether it be whatever, whether it be government, I don't care whoever gave it out. Whatever community group, it doesn't matter. It is unfair in this time of disaster. And Jamaica has gone through hurricane, but Hurricane Melissa has been the worst. It's a catastrophe. For one person to be getting 6 how much care packages, how much cases of water when their neighbor don't have any. It is unfair. You know, it is unfair. And we know on this road to recovery, when the building materials are probably vouchers are going to be given out, we know a lot of you are going to try and scam the system, and you'll get away with it. Because one thing I know with Jamaicans, with Jamaican government over the years, they are not proactive, they are reactive. They wait until something happens to put measures in place. Now going forward, because you don't see this, you know, to the powers that be, you don't see it with the care packages them. You see going forward when the relief in terms of building material or whatever is going to be given out, you all need to get a temporary ID for these people or vouchers. Temporary IDs are not hard to make. It's pretty simple. Quick and easy, you can make one ID in 10 minutes. Get one of those instant cameras. Get one of those devices that you use to seal the plastics. Seal the plastic. You can't buy a lens in the people are doing that at their yard. Seal back them bag. Seal, take the picture when they come. Write up all the relevant information on said picture or whatever paper and give them a temporary ID. It takes 10 minutes. Give them a temporary ID so you know who got relief supplies. Because there are going to be people who lost 10 zinc and tax you 30 zinc then lose. And the other 20 zinc then go sell it. And them go sell it way above market price. I guarantee you that. I know Jamaicans. I know unscrupulous Jamaicans. So if when they get the extra 20 zinc, if the hardware sell the zinc for $700 a sheet, best believe them zinc where they thief. Because I know get it. They stole it. They lied. They get it by fraudulent means. Them are going to sell one of them zinc there for $1,000. We know how they are. So let's not even pretend that we don't know. We know how them steal. There are going to be persons who are going to be requesting building materials who have had God bless the little damage they get. God bless them get. There are going to be persons leaving from other parishes, which they are doing so already in regards to care packages. Leaving from other parishes and coming to St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, Hanover, Trelawney, wherever the damages are, and collecting said relief packages. And they are not even living anywhere in those vicinities. So the government of Jamaica and the entities that be who are giving out these things, you all need to mitigate against that. And going forward, any other disaster, whether tropical storm, whether one cyclone, I don't care what it is that happens when it comes to those things and you're giving out things to people. Let there be some form of identification and record on who get so others can get. Because at the end of the day, if you have a community and 10 persons in that community, 10,000 persons in that community, and when you look, 2,000 of them take how much packages and the other 8,000 not get, what you think is going to happen? Those 8,000 persons are going to come out and say the government or whoever may be never helped them. And those 2,000 that got, they're not going to talk to them crap of everything. They're not going to say, they're going to shut their mouth. We need to stop it. We need to stop it, bandulas, Jamaicans. And let me tell you, see these things when I post on social media, remember the world is watching you. Persons in the diaspora, Jamaicans in the diaspora are watching you and see how ungrateful you are, how greedy you are, and how wicked you are to your fellow persons who are in the same distress as you are. A lot of you have family who can go to local grocery and go hard copy care packages them and make somebody with no hand nobody we are. Give them nothing, get any. How can you sleep comfortable at nights? How can you sleep comfortable at nights? You don't need to stop it, man.
So yeah, my people, that is what the lady is saying, And to me, how me kind of view this, a lot of things, is said on the media, and some might sound really good on the media, and I'm on turn on them video say what I say. But in a reality, certain things is not really an easy task. Get the way I say, my people? Yeah, man, because the thing with this is if it's a case where the food come from like one set place, that could have actually worked in some sense, but the fact that people from all over bring food, because me go down there and I bring what me I bring, where I'm gonna go show or have for show me if it whatever. Me just I bring what me I bring and who me see me give and whatever and take with myself. And so it go, you see it as with many other places, and some of the time nobody don't have time for all of that either because of emergency and people out there, we want this stuff and so forth. So I will me understand her consideration and understand what she has made and so forth. And as me say, it sound good, saying it, but in a reality, if you have to pre it will be, not saying that it's impossible, people, but to me, it would have be extremely difficult to do all of that at this moment. That would have to happen when, things kind of get back on a certain level and whatever, and, try to ensure that I don't exploit people or exploit the system. Them actually need the help for real. But for now, I don't think that is actually, possible. So I don't know what to think about that, my people. And also, that's where the likes of Spragga Benz is hitting out at Prime Minister Anju and calling him a serpent, my people. And, you know, this is stem from reasoning about where Anju is stating that there is going to be one time when you're going to need vouchers and so forth. Spragga Benz would have interpreted in a way where he's stating that he's trying to use the cashless system. And basically, this is the video where Prime Minister Anju should have said what he must say. So, we could take a listen.
Operation. We can't carry this on forever or for too long. At some point, we will transition to a voucher or a coupon system where instead of carrying the bag of relief items, you will get something that is equivalent to cash, and you can go to your nearest shop in your area where we will stock and supply them, and you get your items.
So, yeah, my people, that is what Anju is saying, you know. And, you know, that's where Spragga Benz basically tag Anju and say, Anju using the hurricane relief to make way for a cashless system in Jamaica. The Serpent are using it in street knowledge to finesse the poor and deserved people. So that is the arguments of Spragga Benz. That's it. I don't know what I think about his argument, the people, but that is what he is saying. You see it. So let me know what I think in the comment section. And also another person would have stepped out and, you know, criticize the government in a similar fashion, like Spragga Benz, my people, where I see the likes of DJ Kentucky would have stepped out. And this is what DJ Kentucky is saying. People, the government won't hurry to help. It defeats the purpose of their destruction in the first place. Or the destruction in the first place. Lift your spirit up and help who you can. The aim is to keep you sad and depressed until you give in and give up. The money he got is to build smart city, not to build back your homes and the prime properties he wants. And then you see where it will go off in some whole heap of disrespect and whatever, my people. You see it. So that is DJ Kentucky. And we also have some additional reasoning with DJ Kentucky, you know. You get to me and say, and you know, this would be a part of some reasoning when we do all the other day. And of course, would I see the comment section, even for my channel, would have be very interesting, as them would have say, well, DJ Kentucky was one of the ones like L.A. Lewis, who was stating that no storm now come and them create excitement down that side and all of that. But you know, now it would have seems as if him tune would have basically shift a bit. So I could take a listen to what DJ Kentucky said.
And people, you know the reason why they haven't gone over for category 5? Because geographically, no wind speed, there's nothing at all that can create a wind speed that goes over a category fucking 5. No, this wasn't a category 5. Question I wanted to type and ask him, and isn't it a case where no hurricane should be sitting over land for more than 2 days without dying out? That are the only, because them scenes we know everything. Anytime you see that video circulate, I want to ask Anna and see if they will never answer. Never answer. They have no answer for that part. They can tell you what held the hurricane in the region for this long. They can tell you what make it grow. They can tell you what caused the leaf them to get dark. They will never explain to you why it sat over Montego Bay for more than fucking, and people, if them said this is the autobahn, which is 210 miles per hour, then what to the inner band? One of the time they said the ice passing over Montego Bay. You know, if the hurricane is more than 500 miles long, how the blood clot the other day, how Cuba not get mashed up, how Florida not get sink. Some man a pass here the argument and say, how Kingston not get tear up. Again, one more want to know the screenshot an image of the first introduction of this hurricane. And this Jamaica was a little dot to the hurricane. Anybody wants to say a lie, me wait and say, me wait and tell you no type of lie. When them first put out the blood clot hurricane, Melissa, the way the hurricane big, all you get nervous. Jamaica was a little dot. So till people in America said, Jesus Christ, Jamaica don't know. The Prime Minister said Jamaica was dead. There's nothing at all in Jamaica we can hold this. Who don't tell me say a lie? Now, how can a hurricane of this magnitude hit only Freeport. Go up in a Samatan. As a matter of fact, people, you can see the trick, you can see the path of where this walk, you know. This tornado, if them willing to show you, and you're going to go figure this out. First, it was supposed to hit Kingston because that's where every hurricane walk. From a geographical perspective or point of view. In the history, it has never walked and it never just say, oh, it will walk, I'm going to be. Never. Every time that it, never. Hence the reason everybody was like, alright, the Blue Mountain Peak are our defense. Once any form of pressure hit the country, the Blue Mountain Peak is always our defense. Hence the reason why Moby is the last, Trelawney, them look at places that Senton, forget it. Because once it hit Blue Mountain Peak, it spiral into wide sides. You will go either Junction or Portland. Common sense, everybody's. No, all of a sudden, it hit a little piece of Kingston. It hit a little piece of St. Mary. No, you know, watch this, you know. A hurricane bigger than Bumbuckler, Jamaica 10 times, you know. Hit a little piece of Kingston. Come round to St. Elizabeth. Hit. So obviously, me, you know, come over island, you know. Hit a little piece of St. Elizabeth. Come round, hit a little piece of Westmoreland. Come cross over Seaford Town. Go down to Sablamar. Wipe out that little area there. Come back, show, because if you question these people, a lot of people them say, DJ, we don't get much heat up and no tree, no blow down, XYZ. So it basically a go where it them said if you go. Since when a hurricane pardon people, especially a hurricane with wind gusting, with wind speed of 200, then it goes up, boom, now come over here. Hit free zone, mash up the whole of Freeport. Everything in that region, Compre. Fuck up the school, split the road in a two, thump out some wall. Hit off a catching all and West Green. Wrangle and tangle and bam bam bam. But remember, if you guys know catching all and West Green develop and build up, they are short houses. A tiny housing scheme, but they are short houses. So the bridge merely have to go over them head, and most of them don't have zinc and deck in them though. See it? Deck in them though. See? So what did I do? It go over because people, again, me have videos where I'm ready to show it. The night of the hurricane, the night of the so-called fuckery, the evening, everybody in a catching all, West Green, after the breeze subside, after everything boiled down, everybody was jubilant. Yeah! People come out from the balcony, yo, Sanja, what go on, you good? No damage, car good, everybody good. 15 minutes after, nothing 15, 10 minutes after, guess what? I'm on up the road shout, water they come! Me not have to say nothing more to you. Me not have to say nothing more to you. Nothing more. Remember, tomorrow I'm live day. Tomorrow I'm going to sit down and I'm going to reason because I run to Westmoreland up and my brother up and see if I go check what I go on. I'm for a week, me at the one thing. You see me? Oh God, but Omar. Yo dog, join the line tomorrow. Tomorrow about midday. We may have my iPad and we can show some little thing. Just join the line tomorrow. We just want to test you and make sure say it work. And the team like it work fine. Me and I go reason. I'm going to break it down and take them to school. Touch you right now. Because at the end of the day, a lot of people ask me, say, DJ, why you not do a live before them? Again, people don't need help. Catching I was flooded out based on the fact that they might build the mega highway through the people in the community. And they might build a bridge over the river. So all of the debris them when they get from the bridge basically block the part of the river. It could be purposely done because again, catching all is a very vital spot where them want. But if you're building logistics hubs, you're building gateways to the Caribbean, you need close proximity to your ocean. Catching all is right there. Right after catching all, some place when you're into the water. We have the Pier 1, the Freeport XYZ. Freeport is not big enough, so they might have want piece of catching all. And it's not mine, based on my studies, because from this, I catching all every day. I help people clean, I help people go to the river, I carry water, do all type of thing. Over the minute. But them don't know say while me them I study what I go on. People not even a day after the blood clot hurricane, the pipelines that were placed at the Water Commission and the Howard Cook Boulevard for more than 10 years. All of a sudden, grass start tear off of them. Some of them black and rusty, them take them out now and lay them beside the highway. So this was a perfect bomber clot plan. Now them start lay the water pipe before fixing the people's house. If you go over there, it's private volunteers. National Water Commission put on one tank and the people them gate fully and walk away left them. You know, so no initial badge or walk around. If this was before election, people would have over there bid for who if get road or who take a road and fix it. Nobody, you go over there right now, ghost town, the mud stink. People are telling me say they only come to take up the debris, they don't come to clean up now. No farm assistant in a farmership. 2 little people. I mean, not applaud the 2 people. We decide to say, I am we have a human heart. We have assistant people. Nothing. And catching all is one of the most devastated places right now in Jamaica. Them not show it. They can't. Because again, people can't give people insight into what's coming. Stupid. Them started St. Elizabeth because the smart city. And I'm telling you, the smart city. I'm getting people and the question I'm going to ask from my left. How can you create a city where there's a city already existed? Without the consensus or the consent of the people. Because half of these cities, such as the Black River and the River, blah, blah, we did it already. We're passed on by loved ones. A lot of people are going to say, government, I not sell my land. You know? So if you government, you not sell the government in land, what do you think you best do? Invest do? If you would not sell your land and you need to put a smart city on it. I remember government, Anju will ask question again and tell him, listen. Anytime you come on social media, you don't get the consensus, you don't get, you know, reason with the people and find what the people want or need in their country. You must tell them, you know. You must say most of them have to live with AI, automation, have to live with robots. You know. But this, I don't want this to be a scary thing, but you have to live with this, you know. This dictator suck cock, you know, that's all you go and tell the dictator, like, yo. You know, have to live with it. I bring in AI, I have to adjust to this. You better learn maths because I do this. So the common culture of Jamaica, which is land, wood and water, is no more. This is a land of AI, automation, iron and metal, concrete cities, and smart minds. And you realize that the generation we're in right now are not smart. Our TikTokers, vloggers, we don't have contribute to the economy. Hence the reason why you can go the same wall where blood clot, Biden, Trump, Obama go put their hand on to take them vote. Call himself a Muslim. Kick out Jesus out of blood clot cranium. Take a vote. Talk about him meeting about climate change, but it's never about climate change. It's about manipulating the gases, send it to the Caribbean, traject it, direct it like a blood clot gig. Simple as ABC, fuck up who forget fuck up. Because it must be done. I remember this. When him go to the meeting, the same thing them tell him. You have a whole country of fuckers. When I go contribute now, then, or ever to the society. Hence the reason why he was the first to come on social media, come burn yang bike. Tell the people around the community, say them a spread virus. You know, like, sound system for lock off. No matter what I say. He was the first to degrade and downgrade and look down upon blood clot poor people. Hence the reason why people are catching all the Westmoreland can sit down there and suffer. While him said $10 million. But ask him what's in smart city. In smart city worth billions. But him only willing to spend 10 million for the people who say love. The same set of people who run, rally behind him, run up and down, jump and bomb buckle like bus. So you guys were used. You guys were only used to be replaced. And the minute this man can take social media and tell us you're going to be replaced by AI automation, you should have go for him. I don't know what Jamaicans are. Nobody not going to say this man social media because they will not talk about it. Afraid of this suck think face. Afraid of woman who will not sit down about this. I don't know why you not sit down in a country this man tell us. Did nothing ask. Because if you have a country who just put you in place, say, you hear me? Let's work together. And you are going to tell the people what you feel like to tell him. Like, listen, me and my friend, I'm a smart city, I want to have it. We them not telling the way it go because we don't want nobody buying a land. So what I'm telling the people who own them land in the close proximity towards your smart city, what you going to do? So a lot of people, and only scare He can't make hurricane. No, he can't. There's a lot of things Anju can't do, which me telling already he can't. He can't win an election. What he want? He not have no money to fund Jamaica, but here, he might go to a small city. Where he get money from? He not own satellite. Never own a satellite for him blood clot ban, but he can give 15 community in a Jamaica free Wi-Fi. There's a lot of things Anju only can't do. Him can't read the weather, but he could have tell him, say Jamaica, there's no structure in Jamaica. We could have housed this particular fucking activity we have found. Yet they know not where this activity will go, where it will come from, to what sides it will go. They never know. Him and his friend them could have sent free food and me deal no. Leave the grace product them alone. And all of this fucking with them send come. Please. And the people them in St. Elizabeth they can't hear because them lacks communication. Have them not name this fucking with them send. Because if they can't get on through the bomb buckler vaccine, they will get it through the food and the fucking water. How St. Elizabeth, the bread parish of Jamaica, first they get food. Jamaica, St. Elizabeth. St. Elizabeth should have scrape up food. From what the hurricane or the breeze blow. Westmoreland should have they drink water from the springs now that the trees are clear. How all of a sudden, instead of preparing the people to eat healthy and natural, you are sending bag food, bag water, bag rice, bag XYZ, Grace shipping tens of blood clot container before this blood clot typhoon, before this madness. So Grace knew exactly what's going on. Hence the reason in the pandemic, Grace workers, even throughout this advertisement, everybody was in mass. Everybody was in mass, encouraging people to go and take joke, but still sell food. Avoid some of these mega entities. The blood clot, CB chicken, all of them places, people, yo, watch out. All of them know everything before it. Why you think them flying everybody? Days before. Even when we were in the like, what they go on, them flying everybody. We know this. We know. Look out on the eye. Tomorrow I jump up on the live. I will smell and go along. All I want screenshot piece of the screenshot and send out it. Because they won't know until it's too late. And when they find out the police force and the soldiers are on the first or replace. Hence the reason why they can ship in them soldiers, so anytime when they start retaliate, the US Army, they're not left. I'm telling you already. When them, even throughout the whole warning, no church was open to take in people. You know, you're not about no schools. Them local shelter where them create them so-called shelters was only for social media. We say yes, they did. They did said. Nobody was created, basically prepared, and it was purposely done. Hence the reason they said it was a tropical depression in the initial stage. And that tropical depression sits right there. Or it might turn into a cat, it might this, it might that, it might XYZ. So the people, they create a sense of indecisiveness. Now, if you confuse as the meteorologist, we expect the pussy world people to put them there on pause because you don't know me supposed to know. We can't know. We can't pussy world know. So when they catch the people off guard because it was purposely done, drive them, manipulate the gases. And remember this, once you and people make a post a video with a collaboration. As I say, I go to a documentary. If this not bust the head in a 10,000 piece, they must say that boy I'm mad. Watch what do. Watch. The people need to get up. Anju always need to get.
So yeah, my people, that's why Kentucky are saying, you know. So not sure what are your thoughts and your views and the reasoning, but you don't know how the thing go. Most definitely, we'll catch you in another one. I'm out.